seeing a young Fat Joe and realizing that you had to go ahead and get him in the game. What was it about Fat Joe that made you say, hey, man, get out these streets and start jamming?
His consistency. He would always see me and go, yo, I want to rhyme. I was brushing him off like, you going to rhyme? Like, you know, but his consistency. And I told Joe, okay, yo, check it out, right? If you pay for your studio sessions, we'll go get busy. And he started paying for his studio sessions. We went in the lab, we made some joints, and he went down to the Apollo, you know, the real Apollo, not the one that's aired on Saturday nights, the real shit. Damn. He went down there and he wound up winning like 3 or 4 times in a row.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, even now, the Apollo's basically a black thing. You know what I mean? So for a Puerto Rican get up on stage, took a lot of heart and courage.
Yeah.
But you know, Joe had the it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And he won 4 times in a row. And that led to me setting up a meeting with him and Chris Lighty. And eventually him and Chris Lighty, you know, Chris is the one that signed him. Yeah. Chris was managing me at the time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and that was it.
Can you speak on Chris Lighty, another icon in the game that put down that laid it down for a lot of
everybody we mentioned almost passed away.
That's what's getting freaky. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just me and you loving this thing down. But you know, when you think about Chris Lighty, what was it that he brought to the game, man?
Well, what I liked about Chris was we were like a year apart, first of all.
Yeah.
And Tribe was one of my favorite groups. And back then the Jungle Brothers too. He was managing both of them.
Yeah.
So when I met him, I was like, yo, I already got a deal. I was looking for management.
Yeah.
So it's not like he had to go out there and find me a deal. So I kind of just fell in his lap. But like Busta Rhymes says about Chris, Chris was like a manager's manager. If he stood behind you, you already knew your business was going to be straight. Yeah. And you'd be able just to focus on your music. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
speak to me about that
early
energy.
Mona Scott, she was there.
Facts.
Way before the Mona Scott now.
Yeah.
Mona Scott started, she got her start, I believe, with Trackmasters first. Then she came over to Violator, and she was handling Missy, Busta, LL Cool J, Mobb Deep. But yeah, that's all part of Chris's umbrella.
Can you speak to that energy in New York at that time, though, man? With all of y'all being young artists, blowing up and having the world in the palms of y'all hands, what was that energy like and the camaraderie in the streets of New York like at that time?
Well, I mean, everybody, it was friendly competition, just like now. Yeah. Friendly competition, but everybody respected everybody. And it wasn't like just one thing. Yeah. If you were into like, the earthy shit, then you fucked with the Tribe Called Quest. Yeah. If you wanted some gangster shit, you would fuck with Cool G Rap, NWA, whatever. Yeah. So it was just more. It was just more.
When you speak on a Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory, Show Business, getting there with them boys and jamming, man, how did that banger come about?
Yo, you know what? Good question. Pooh Bah was supposed to be on that song. It's supposed to be Tribe Called Quest featuring the Brand Nubians. But Pooh Bah didn't show up for the session.
And you showed up.
I happened to be down there. Yeah. But I was down there to play beats for Tip. I was trying to sell Tip some beats. Yeah. And he actually picked one, but they didn't want to using it. But while I was there, he knew I had an album coming out. And he was like, yo, you want to jump on the joint? I was like, hell yeah. I want to jump on the Tribe album. I mean, back then that shit was like, a no-brainer. Yeah. So it kind of fell in my lap. And also, he knew I already had a song or was in the process of doing a song with the Brand Nubians, which was A Day in the Life. Yeah. Which was recorded shortly after that. Exactly. In hindsight, both Lord Jamar and Sadat X said by them doing those 2 songs, Show Business and The Day in the Life, without Pooh Bah, gave them the courage that they can move forward without Pooh Bah if ever need be. Yeah. Because that was around the time where there was a little bit of friction going on. It wasn't major yet. Yeah. It was just a little bit. And then once they did Punks Jump Up to Get Beat Down, Pooh Bah wasn't on that. You know what I mean? And that gave them the fortitude to move forward. Looking back in hindsight.